Chapter 4. The treatment. When a urethral blockage is confirmed, and this can be just by the symptoms and palpation of the abdomen alone, the veterinarian can actually sometimes feel a very big and hard bladder, but often to be completely sure, an echography or an X-ray is done as well, by which we can see the cause of this more easily, so we can possibly eliminate that right away as well. It can be a blood clot from an accident. You can see if there's not any other problems at that time, especially if it's hit by a car accident or a fall from a high place. Cats can actually get injured by falling from a high place. It's not because they land on their feet that they aren't harmed. They really hurt themselves. And possibly a tumor in the bladder. Or it can just be a urinary infection. Sometimes there's also a thorough blood examination done to confirm that the kidneys are still okay and that your cat is in generally good health. At that time, your cat will have to be hospitalized for a small week. The bladder will have to be deblocked by catheterization, and this catheter will have to be sewn in place. For a few days it will be staying in there, and he will get fluid therapy as well by infusion. The deblocking of your cat needs to happen under very heavy sedation or sometimes complete narcosis. The fluid therapy is done to flush all of the poisons that have been stocking up in his body because he couldn't pee, to flush them all out, and also to flush the bladder so he can go very well at that time, and all the nastiness is flushed out of his bladder as well. This treatment, with diagnosis and deblocking and hospitalization and everything together, easily costs over 500 euros. I know that in some countries like England and America this will be much more, but this is more the case in Belgium when catheterization or deblocking is not possible, and this can happen right off the bat, and this happens more often when your cat has had a few blockings and deblockings before and the urethra is a bit damaged or swollen. We cannot get a catheter in there, or even because it's happening a lot, you can have a surgery done by which your cat's penis will be removed and a new hole will be made. In veterinary terms, this is called ureterostomy. Again, the surgery itself on its own can easily be around 500 euros. Not talking about England or America here. I think it will be more expensive there. Chapter 5. Aftercare and prevention. After your cat has recovered, is eating and drinking, he can go home. But you need to know that in 24 hours after releasing the cat, 10% of these cats re-obstruct. And this number goes up to 20% over the next 30 days. 1 in 4 cats gets this problem within 2 years again. So to prevent this from reoccurring, you need to follow your veterinarian's strict guidelines. And I'm gonna sum a few for you up here. First of all, your cat will need a very specific kind of food or supplement to avoid this. This food, especially for struvite or struvite, will be more acidic and will break down the bladder stones so they don't get a chance to become too big and block your cat. It's preventative. It does not mean that your cat will not get it, but it's much less likely to. Even if your cat does not have confirmed bladder stones, this food will help maintain the health of the bladder of your cat. If your cat is possibly overweight or obese, you need to get him to an ideal weight. You need to get him on a diet. It might be the bladder diet. You just need to give the right amounts and such. If you need more information on this, more in depth on how you can do this safely, and how you can know, first of all, that your cat is overweight, I have 2 videos about this. The first one is about whether or not your cat is overweight, and the other one is about how you can help him lose weight. The links are up here and in the description below. Provide him with a less stressful home situation. Check out the Quick Start Guide to Cats. Seriously, guys, it's a gold mine to avoid medical problems and sudden high medical bills. I'm not kidding. Just go check it out. It's completely free. it's in the description below. If you have lots of cats, you crazy cat lady or lad, you might want to consider rehoming a few of your cats or finding a new home for this cat who has a problem to a house where they have no cats or dogs or max 2 other cats. What may help tremendously against stress is Feliway. This is a pheromone that the cats are producing themselves to make themselves relaxed at home. If you're from Belgium, we sell this in the practice. If not, I have put some links in the description below for the right kinds you can buy, and I've also mentioned which one you use for what problem, because there are 3 different kinds of Feliway. So I hope I've helped a few people and I've helped a few cats prevent this unnecessary death from this problem. Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know if I saved some cats' life this way. With that said, let's keep your furry friends happy and healthy together, and I will see you in the next video.